Hey there, Tracy Noriega, paying it forward to you, and we're on the topic of values. And I'm just about to cover value number 4 for me and Pay It Forward Productions. That would be community and connection. I had a hard time trying to pick one of those two words because I feel like they complement each other, and yet they have a little bit one in the same and yet a little different, same difference, right? So first of all, is connection, is making that connection, connection person to person, right? A connection between our energy, even what we stand for, what we're working towards, that we have that connection. People, again, are looking to connect with people, okay? It's that whole sense of belonging and being about being a part of something bigger, which then lends to community, right? It is a sense of community and knowing that you are part of, again, something bigger, but of a collective people, like-minded people that, get you, right? So community can be something as simple as, for example, my neighborhood. That being that Ruben and I, my partner and I, we moved here from California to Arizona. No family whatsoever here. And so for me and him, it was really important that we knew our neighbors. We also are raising our nephew, and I wanted him to have friends on the block and know that, he could go and, to different kids that I knew their parents as well. So we really made it our mission and made it something very, because we both have the same value of that, of community, is to make it, the foremost. We're here in this new neighborhood. We're going to get out and make sure that we meet our neighbors, we introduce ourselves, we say hello, and we do things together. And that was our number one thing that we did on our block to really join everyone together. It was Halloween here, and I closed off the street to have all the kids come out, and we made flyers, and Jesse went and gave them to everyone to come out so we'd all get to know each other. We'd all get to know each other, know your neighbors, have the kids know each other, have the parents meet each other. We all exchanged numbers so that we know if one of the kids was saying something about going to someone's house, we knew their parents, right? And honestly, I knew everybody's name by so-and-so's parents. I wouldn't even know their name for a while. I just knew they were Aiden's mom, or Sophie's dad. So, but hey, that's building community and building connection. And that is one of my hugest values. Another thing about that is I am a connector. What's that mean? I love connecting people with other people. If you haven't guessed already, I'm a people person, and I love meeting people and finding about what they do. And of course, I have my own curiosities, and we talked about how growth is one of them. Then I'm always looking to grow, and I meet all these people, and I meet different communities. And guess what? When I start talking to people, and they're like, "Oh yeah, I always wanted to know something about that," I'm like, "Hey, I know someone who knows somebody," or "Hey, I just met somebody who does exactly that." And I put them together, right? And have them meet each other, or give them a link, or give them a phone number, or, just, that community again, right? And the connection between knowing, about where you are in the world. To me, your community is like where you start making that connection from and you move out. And even before community, you have inside of your house is making those connections there. So for me, again, connection and community are really big values. And so in my work I do is making that personal connection with the people, but then helping them to make those connections in their life with the people who matter to them, right? So that's where that comes from. And again, if you'd like to connect or you'd like to know how to connect better with those in your life and want to foster, I guess, healthier connections, healthier relationships, because that's what it comes down to too, is all relationships, then please reach out, book a session with me. Let's talk about it, DM me, whatever floats your boat. But yeah, that's something I do. And if any of this is resonating with you and you're feeling it, then I encourage you to reach out and get a hold of me so we can see if we can work together and if we connect. Okay. All right. So next one is going to be number 5, and I'll see you there on the other side. You take care. Cheers.